V-Day in the United Kingdom as the first group of what's expected to be millions of people by month's end turn out for a mass vaccination program. News of such no doubt prompting the question of where the Bahamas stands in its efforts to secure a similar vaccination in the continued fight against the deadly virus. Lloyd Allen has the details.
For months, health officials have been challenged with COVID-19 positive cases, which have skyrocketed. And while those numbers are trending downward, an end may be in sight altogether. Minister of Health, the Honorable Renford Wells, providing more on the government's plan to secure a similar drug by way of the World Health Organization, now that a $250,000 deposit has been made.
So the Bahamas government is already in the queue for that 80,000 dosage, which equates to about 20% of our population. There's a global commitment and agreement among all countries that through the WHO we will purchase vaccines up to 20% of our population number.
Wells notes that a timeline for launch has not been issued. However, once the final review is complete, the intention is to assist the elderly as well as those with comorbidities first.
The total cost is going to be about $1.6 million. We've already paid $250,000 of that, and so we're just waiting for the WHO to approve whether it's Pfizer, Moderna, AstraZeneca, whether it's, I think the Chinese have about 2 vaccines out, the Russians have about 2, and a number of other countries such as Israel and other nations in Europe are developing vaccines as well.
He says independent of the WHO, conversations have been ongoing with many of those companies with the goal of securing vaccine supplies for the country.
We're speaking to them directly. We didn't reach out to them. Interestingly enough, they've reached out to us.
Minister Wells adds that the government is anxious to begin offering the vaccine to locals and is assuring that 2 things are in place, that it will be safe and it will not be mandatory.
We're not going to be bringing anything in that's going to have a deleterious effect on our people. We are not going to force a vaccine on anyone. Herd immunity, or everybody stay in their houses for a month, or we all take a vaccine to get to herd immunity.
The question of whether the vaccine will be free once in country is one that has been heavily debated. However, the minister had this response.
I would like to say that based on the policy, the established policy of the government, that we're going to continue with that free of charge, saying that we're already going to have we will have already spent the money. And what it means for us as a country, that we need to get our people vaccinated so that we can open up the economy.
Lloyd Allen, ZNS Network News.